Hi guys, and welcome back to Richoux on Demand. It's been a minute. I think the video right before the one you're seeing was a Azure standard haul, and today is an Azure standard haul. Now today's haul is actually going to be significantly smaller than any orders we've done recently, but we are gearing up to do a really big one either next month or in January. But so for the month of November, this is what we ordered from Azure Standard. If you guys don't know, I love Azure Standard and everything that they stand for, as far as having a whole foods approach, as well as knowing kind of where your food's coming from. The way Azure Standard works is you sign up, you can add things to your cart all month. They have 2 delivery options. You can choose a drop location close to you, which is the most cost-effective option, especially for those of you guys on the West Coast because it's free, last I checked. Or you can have a parcel delivery, which is significantly more expensive. However, you can have your items delivered to you right then, because one downfall to Azure, which I don't even consider a downfall because you can always order the next month, is just because you have something in your cart when you check out, you may not get it. So you want to check those in-stock quantities when you place your order, because there's a chance that when they go to pack your order, they may be out of stock. That tends to happen for us a lot with jasmine rice. So can y'all stop buying all the jasmine rice so I can get some? But yeah, I love Azure. I have a link down below. It doesn't cost you guys anything to sign up and browse around, but if you do decide to place an order, it helps my little family so much with our orders, and it doesn't cost you guys anything, and that's just a nice little way to support us, and you know where it's going. It's going to the food for my family. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna prop you guys up. This is gonna be a super casual video. I'm not even getting a tripod out. I'm literally probably gonna put y'all on that paper towel right there and open these boxes with y'all and show you what we got this month. Okay, so I have my order right here. You guys can't see it. I'm just gonna pick things up. I'm gonna grab my phone just because I want to be able to tell you guys the prices for what I ordered. So give me just 1 minute. All right, so I have my phone, and yes, like I said, this is a smaller order for us because this order was just 6 cases, and Keith and I tend to order, I think 8 is the least amount of cases we've ordered before, but we tend to have 12 case orders. I'm gonna start opening boxes and show y'all what we got, but I'm gonna start with the dairy items that I have out because I want to go ahead and get those in my fridge. So something we order pretty much every single time we order. I don't think there's been a time where we ordered and we didn't order these 2 products. We ordered the Alexandria Family Farm Heavy Whipping Cream. We get 6 of the 12-ounce bottles. That cost $23.72 for 6 12-ounce bottles. Sometimes we don't order the whipping cream every single time, but lately we have been because I love to use it in place of creamer and things like that in my coffees and teas. Yes, I'm a full fat girl, pleasantly plump, but I am a full fat girl when it comes to my coffees and teas, and I love that heavy whipping cream, as well as we're gearing up for the holiday season, and I have every intention of making some family recipes that I came across from my grandmother on my father's side, who's now passed away, and I just want to make some things just to help me feel closer to her. So we got that. The next thing we ordered is we ordered 6 48-ounce bottles of the Alexandria Family Farm whole milk. This is the A2 pasteurized organic milk. Typically we order the grass-fed whole milk, 100% grass-fed whole milk. It's the same, it looks exactly the same, only it comes with a green top and things like that. We're trying out this just because it was a little bit cheaper, honestly, than the seasonal fat 100% grass-fed, and I think the biggest component is that it's A2, and my son has a sensitivity to the A1 protein like most people tend to have a tiny bit of sensitivity to it, but since he was a baby, he's never been able to drink dairy milk until we cow's milk until we started trying the A2 milk. And knowing that this is a family farm and it's backed by Azure, and knowing all the core values that Azure has for choosing vendors for their site, I was really excited to hear about that. I'm gonna figure out a way not to have a glare on these glasses every time I talk to y'all, but yeah, so I got that, and that's 6 of the 48 ounces, and I use this milk for baking and oatmeal and things like that, but I also use it to make homemade yogurt for my son and myself. If anybody has any tips and tricks on how to get your yogurt thicker, I've been incubating it for at least 12 to 16 hours. I don't want it any tartar than it is, or more tangy than it is, but I would like it thicker. So I don't know if that means I need to pour it all out and strain it in cheesecloth or something. I don't know. Y'all let me know down below. But yeah, so I use this milk for that. What I do is I just stick this whole thing in the freezer. I don't have any issues with my jars exploding or anything like that. Now, I do know some people who will take the tops off, put it in the freezer, and let the excess push out of the top, and then just cut that top off and put it in like a Ziploc baggie or anything like that. I've never had to do that. It does have like a little indentation on the bottom, and that kind of expands out, and then when I get ready to thaw it out, I just plop it in my sink and it just thaws out beautifully. So yeah, I have 6 of those, so I will be making yogurt here pretty soon, and that costs $34.37. I don't know if I told y'all that, but 6 Alexandria Farm whole milk, just their regular whole milk, 40% cream top, because it's non-homogenized, is $34.37. So I'm gonna get these out of the way. All right, next we have this small box here, and I'm just gonna open it. Azure does reuse their boxes, so don't think what it says on the box is what's actually inside the box, because it's not. They just do a really good job at trying to minimize the packaging as far as shipping it, so they like just pack your stuff in a box or 2 or 3 or 8 in our case. Okay, let's see, what do we have here? All right, we have I don't know if y'all can see that, a 5-pound bag of the Great Northern White Beans Organic. Y'all can see that. So I got these. We did get 40 ounce of these before. We're kind of starting to stock up for our long-term pantry storage, which you'll see more of next month. A lot of the things we've been ordering here recently have been things to stock up our 6 months to 1 year, or things to preserve and things like that. And now that I feel like we are quickly approaching being pretty sustainable through next year, I think we're almost to the point, besides some dairy items, because we don't have a dairy animal here on our property because it's so small, we're getting really close to not having to go to a store at all next year, and that's going to be an amazing feeling. We have with the purchase of our 2 hogs, and we have a whole steer that we purchased, overkill a little bit for our little family of 3, but I'd rather have it. We got an amazing price quoted to us a couple months ago, right before beef went crazy, and so yeah, we're really looking forward to that. So now I'm trying to buy multiples or more of items that we may not eat as often, but if anything were to happen, these are things that we could eat because they will store really well. So this is just a 5-pound bag of the Great Northern beans. My husband actually really loves those. I don't cook them that often. I don't know why I don't cook them that often, but I don't cook them that often. Okay, so, and those Great White Northern beans were $11.57 for organic Great Northern beans, a 5-pound bag. So One thing I noticed about Azure is if organic is really, really important to you, as most people who are on like a homesteading journey, as it is to most people who are on a homesteading journey. Initially, when I started out my homesteading journey, organic wasn't that important to me. It was more about food security. But now that I have gotten closer to my food and have started trying to grow my own food, and I know the practices that grow into growing some conventional items, organic is becoming more important to me. And I would rather support that industry with my dollars. But you do you. They do have non-GMO, and they do have some things that aren't organic as well. So if that's not as important to you, there is that option. Gosh, I can't talk today. So in this box, I have 6 half-gallon storage jars. You can get, I think, one of these, but I just got 6 because I have 2 dehydrators now, and I've been dehydrating things like apples and things like that, and some other things that I would like to store in these half-gallon jars rather than using my half-gallon mason jars, because I can stack these in my pantry area better when they have the lids on them. So there are 6 of them in this box, and that total for 6 half-gallon wide mouth jars without the lids, because the lids are separate, was $18.65. So, all right. Now I'm just gonna close this glass box up and put this. No, I'm not. That's just asking for a disaster. All right. The next thing I ordered was 12 of the, I'm going to butcher this name, La Preferida diced green chilies. They're diced green chilies. I got 12 of the 4-ounce cans. I can open it and show you guys what they look like. They are organic. And I have 12 of these cans. I'm not sure if I could have canned my own green chilies or not, but I didn't grow any green chilies. So I wanted to order those because I love making this chicken enchilada casserole that I may put on a video. It's really easy, so I don't even think it deserves a video. But if y'all want to see it, let me know down below and I'll do it. And I use that for this. I use these for that. And yeah, so I just wanted to stock up on it. You can definitely use it in lots of Mexican cooking, and we love Mexican food. So those cost $16.37 for 12 4-ounce cans of organic diced green chilies. All right, this is my last box, which should have a couple of items in it actually. All right, so one thing I wanted to do was go ahead and get a head start on some seeds that I was interested in. I'm already thinking about my spring garden. My garden didn't do as well this year. I do have a pretty decent fall garden happening outside for it being my first year actively, truly trying to grow my own food. But I am already thinking about next year, and I think some more planning on my part as well as some more research will do me well for next year. So I do have some seeds. I think I ordered more than, I may have only ordered these 3. Let me check. All right. Nope, I only ordered 3. So I ordered 3 packs of seeds. These are cayenne pepper seeds. It says cayenne long thin pepper seeds, and it's 15 seeds. in that packet, and they have the package date on here. The package date is October 21st of 2021 is when these seeds were packaged. Next, I have Martino's Roma Tomato, 25 seeds. Next year, a big goal of mine is to grow all the tomatoes that I need in order to preserve for the year. I'm trying to grow a bunch of things, but I'm really focusing on getting a good tomato harvest, a good onion harvest, and a good garlic harvest. And my garlic is out in the garden right now, and I'm hoping that it comes good. So yeah. But I did get these Roma tomato seeds. They are organic. I do pick organic seeds. Some will argue that it's what you do when you're growing it that makes your food organic. I pay for what I would like. So yeah, I have these Martino Roma tomato seeds. They were also packaged on October 27th of 2021. These Martino seeds were $3.30 a pack for 25 seeds. They are organic, and it looks like they have a little slip inside to help with growing and things like that. I didn't tell you, the cayenne seeds were $2.75. And then the last thing I ordered were Dr. Witchy's yellow tomato seeds from Heirlooms Evermore Seed Company. These were packed in 2021, and these actually have the germination rate and things like that on them, and how to plant them and start them. It is, I don't know how many seeds are in here, 25 seeds in here as well. These were $2.68. I was interested in ordering these seeds because I saw the beautiful yellow tomatoes that Becky from Acre Homestead was able to get from the Dr. Witchy's breed of yellow tomatoes. So I would just love to try that. Yeah, I don't have a better reason besides that. And she was saying how prolific they were, so I might be sending her a DM to ask about that. Okay, next we have a 5-pound bag of pinto beans, and those pinto beans were $10.36, and these are organic pinto beans. We have pinto beans on our shelf, but I recently canned beans, a plethora of beans, but pinto beans were one of them, and I was using the ones we had on our shelf, and I noticed that they didn't swell the way the other beans did, and I was wondering if it was because they were an older bean. It does say Best by 11 of 2023, which is over 2 years away. Well, at 2 years away, but I'm gonna either can them or find another way to put them away, either with an oxygen absorber or something like that. So I do have those. Next, I bought the 100% organic traditional egg pasta in the pappardelle shape. I cannot talk now, y'all. This is an 8.8 ounce box, so half a pound, and I bought 6 of them. I will be honest with you guys, I have another 12 of these in my cart for next month. We make our own pasta here. We don't have a pasta sheet cutter. We do have the pasta sheet roller, and I am on the hunt to try to find like a cutter either in a thrift store, a hand crate cutter or something like that. I do have the sheeter that connects to my KitchenAid, and I'm still going back and forth as to whether or not I'm going to splurge the $200 to get the one that has the sheet cutter on them. But until then, I hand cut our noodles when we make our pasta noodles. This, however, I got strictly because I work outside of the house, and sometimes I would like pasta and I haven't had the forethought to make and dry pasta for the next day, or I just don't feel like making it fresh. So I bought these, and I have 12 more coming. So I bought 2 of their 3 packs, and that totaled $18.54. So 3 of these are $9.27, and I got 2 of them, so it cost me $18.54. It's really hard to give the prices as well. Maybe next time I'll feel like editing more and I'll just put it on the screen as I'm talking. Alright, kind of like unpacking this box. I have to remember everything that I ordered. Okay, so y'all know I love the Nancy's Probiotic brand everything. I love their sour cream. I love their cream cheese. I love their yogurt. However, I have been hearing such amazing things about the Strauss Family Creamery whole milk European style plain yogurt. And I'm going to, literally as soon as I turn this camera off, make some homemade sour cream. Now, and yogurt, using this yogurt. This yogurt is good until December 15th. So that's a month away. But my thought process is tomorrow, because I don't have any here, is to get some ice cube trays. And I'm going to put dollops of this per ice cube tray and freeze it so that I'll have it for when I want to make yogurt and sour cream in the future. And I'm going to freeze it pretty soon, because if you're not aware, the longer you wait till it gets closer to the expiration date of yogurt and things like that that have live probiotics in it, the less live active cultures you will have. So I got this. This definitely has the live yogurt cultures in it. It lists them here on the back, and I'm looking forward to using this to make yogurt for my son and sour cream for me. I do have one of Nancy's probiotic sour cream containers in my freezer, because I normally buy 2 at a time, and I have one in my fridge right now. But I'm definitely gonna go get the ice cube tray to get that done. Okay, next I got, oh, I didn't tell you how much that yogurt was. The Strauss yogurt was $4.83 for organic whole milk plain yogurt, a 32 ounce. So I got 6 of these jar lids. They sent black this time. You don't know what color you're gonna get. I know some people was getting gold. Last time I ordered them, I got white. This time I got black. Not a big deal. I don't really care either way. I got 6 of these, so that was $4.45, and that's for my glass jars. Next, I got 3 13.5 ounce cans of organic coconut milk. This is good until February 13th of 2024. I will use it way before then. I will use this to make curries as well as mango coconut sticky rice and everything like that. I love a good coconut milk. It's a good dairy-free milk replacement for a lot of things. If you just cannot have dairy, coconut milk is a go-to for me because it has such a high fat content, and if you get coconut cream, it has even more of a fat content. So don't be afraid of your fat, guys. So I got 3 of those 13 ounce cans, and that was $8.06. I have more of these coming. I have a few cans of coconut milk in my pantry. Coconut milk is something that I keep in my pantry. It's a staple for us. Next, I got 2 1-pound non-GMO finely grated Parmesan cheese. Now this is not organic, but it is non-GMO, and I am okay with that. I will just stick this in my freezer, pull it out when I need to use it. I don't even thaw it out. I put it straight from the freezer into a dish, straight from the freezer on top of pizza or what have you. But I want to say I was getting low on this, and I initially wanted a 5-pound bucket, but like I said, we were trying to stick to a budget this month because next month and or January will be huge Azure standard haul months for us. So I just got 2 pounds. So the finely shredded Parmesan cheese cost $6.44 each for a pound. So it was $12.88 for those 2 pounds. All right, we're getting near the end, guys. Yeah, speaking of things that sell out at Azure, gloves. I have been in need of more gardening gloves. I'm always in need of gardening gloves. I have proverbial dirt under these nails. But I wanted to get a large size in case Keith wanted to come out and help me, and then a medium size. So I got 2 pair of medium and 1 pair of large. The large pair they all cost the same amount, $3.46. So for the large pair I paid $3.46, and for the 2 medium sized pairs I paid $6.92. We're back. So down in the bottom of the box we have the sales flyer for December, which I will be looking through. Like, I need to add more stuff to that order that's already in my cart. Am I the only one that does that? I put everything that I think I might want to order into a cart, even if it's clothes or shoes or anything, and then I slowly take stuff away and add and edit my cart. I don't know. I love that about Azure, that you can like even check out and still do that. So last but not least, I got 2 of the fine ground Celtic sea salt, 2 1-pound bags. We like to use Redmond's. I know something happened with the contract with Azure and they no longer carry the Redmond's salt for human consumption. They do carry some of Redmond's additives for animals, like if you have goats and things like that. But they don't carry the Redmond's real salt for human consumption anymore. So we ordered a 5-pound bag of just their regular fine ground pink Himalayan salt, and we use it. We love it. Fine. I wanted to try this Celtic sea salt. I've seen a lot of people raving about it, and for me it's really important to have options when it comes to things that are good for your family that you also love. So I'd rather order these 2 1-pound containers, which I feel like I'm going to love it, but we shall see. I'd rather order these and know for future reference, if anything were to happen where I couldn't get my Redmond's, or I wanted something other than the pink salt, because the pink salt does leave a pink hue to brines and things like that, and if that bothers you, then you may want to find another option. So I wanted to give this a try. I've seen lots of people talk about it. So I went ahead and got 2 1-pound bags. Each pound bag cost $10.44. So both of these together cost $20.88. So our total Azure order came to $203.79. We had to pay $17.32 shipping because we are on the East Coast of the eastern side of the United States, so we have to pay 8.5% of our total for shipping. And if you check the partial delivery shipping, you'll find out that that is a slamming deal. Like, you can't beat it with a stick type of deal. We did, so they brought our grand total to $221.11. We did have $7 of Azure cash that we used towards this order. If you're not familiar with Azure Cash, every time you put something in your cart, they have a percentage of it that's Azure Cash. It's like cash back. It's normally about 0.5%, I believe, or 1%. I'm not sure. Some things have 15 times Azure Cash, 10 times Azure Cash, and you can use that in future orders. Anywho, so our order total ended up being $214.06. That is amazing for us because we tend to hover around the $400 or $500 mark for our, well, normally at least $350. I think is the least amount we've paid before. But I wanted to show you this haul because I got a bunch of multiples of things. A lot of people worry that they can't order from a site like Azure because they don't have a huge family. They wouldn't have a need for bulk, or it'd be too expensive or too difficult, or it would be a waste of money. And I just wanted to show my hauls because I literally have a 3-person human family. I do have 10 chickens and a dog, but we don't have a huge family, and we still find such great value in the things that we get from Azure that we keep ordering at least every other month. I think it's getting to the point where we'll be ordering a lot less because we've pretty much stocked up on everything. But I mean, from their spices, oh, their spices are amazing. The deal that you get on ordering spices by the pound, or even ordering their 4-ounce packages of their spices, you just really can't beat it, especially if you're comparing it apples for apples, meaning if you're comparing Azure standards pricing for whole foods or organic or ethically sourced foods to somewhere like a Trader Joe's or a Whole Foods, who also has similar standards for their vendors and things like that. Azure will come out on top 98.7% of the time. So yeah, I encourage you to click the link down below in my bio, check it out, sign up with my link, and if you do decide to place an order check out the link down in my bio. If you do decide to place an order and it's $100 or more, it does allow my family to be able to order our order and have a little bit of a credit with the company. I love working with Azure. I love working with them in the capacity that I work with them as an affiliate, because I feel like it's really authentic, because I actually use the products. I actually buy from them every single month with or without the credit. And now if you guys order, you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see, you'll be hooked. So I'm gonna find a way to put all this stuff up. I know y'all are probably missing Keith. He is working out of town. He's been working out of town this entire month and will be probably on into the new year, just with the storms and everything that's happened down here in southern Louisiana, and him being an electrician and some businesses trying to finally get up and running. He is not home with me during the week, so it's just me and my boogie baby, and my son is not here either. I'm just all by myself. Anyway, so yeah, I just want to let you guys know what I ordered. Consider clicking the link down below to both subscribe, like this video if you liked it, helps me a ton, and check out Azure and let me know what you think. So yeah, until next time guys, see you later.